Today I am honored to introduce a very special speaker, the Honorable Ambassador Sudhakar Dalela, Deputy Chief of Mission for the Embassy of India in DC. He is a very dear friend. I wish there were more friends like that. It will be a better world. Sudhakar Dalela joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1993. He began his diplomatic career in Tel Aviv, where he also acquired proficiency in Hebrew. He has since served in Indian missions in Chicago, Geneva, Dhaka, Washington, D.C. This is his third assignment in the United States. He previously served as Minister of Political Affairs at the Indian Embassy in Washington, D.C., and most recently, India's Consul General in Chicago. Ambassador Dalela has served in very critical roles in New Delhi, including Director in the Prime Minister's Office, focusing on India's engagement with its South Asian neighbors, China, and countries in the Indo-Pacific region, Gulf, Middle East, Africa, and as a Joint Secretary overseeing India's relations with Bhutan and Nepal. We are so lucky in India. Well, we have a great neighborhood surrounded by very good friends. He brings a wealth of experience in trade, economic policy to his role, having served twice at the permanent mission of India to the WTO, including as India's Deputy Permanent Representative. Please join me to welcome Ambassador Dalela to the stage.
Mr. Raj Kalyan Durg, Chairman, US-India Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Ashok Mago, Founding Chairman of the Chamber, President of the Chamber, dear friend Neil, my colleague Mr. Asim Mahajan, Consul General of India in Houston, members of the board of the Chamber, Congressman Mark Veazey and other elected representatives, distinguished guests and friends. Let me begin by thanking the chairman of the Chamber for inviting me to address the annual banquet of the Chamber of Commerce with presence of leaders from different walks of life, particularly business leaders from Dallas-Fort Worth area. Thank you, Mr. Mago, for your kind words and generous introduction. I would like to congratulate the leadership of the US-India Chamber of Commerce and all its members for their outstanding work of more than 2 decades in economic development of the region and contribution to the local communities. I commend the Chamber for its exemplary services over these years in building bridges of friendship and in forging stronger trade and economic ties between North Texas and India. As two large democracies, India-US strategic partnership is based on our shared values and common interests. At the heart of this partnership is the tremendous goodwill, friendship, and support at the people's level in our two countries. Our synergies are immense, and the spirit of entrepreneurship, excellence, and service defines the best of our two peoples. It is therefore no surprise that our partnership enjoys the strong bipartisan support both in India and in the United States. India is undergoing a profound social and economic change, from the large-scale infrastructure projects to the digital transformation. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the government has laid out a bold vision for India's development. India's young and aspirational workforce is gearing up for playing a major role in driving economic progress and development. The expanding Indian economy, with its skilled human resource base, to which my colleague Asim alluded to earlier, offers a large consumer market and numerous opportunities for international partnerships. India-US partnership is critical in translating India's bold vision for development into a reality. In every sector of India's development journey, we see the United States as an indispensable partner. Today, India-US partnership is exploring new horizons in diverse areas such as health, education, economic, energy, cutting-edge technology, innovation and knowledge partnership, defense and security. Our bilateral trade has expanded rapidly, has increased to over US $150 billion. Similarly, two-way investments between India and US have reached more than US $60 billion. As the pandemic threat recedes, some immediate priorities of our partnership include healthcare, energy, knowledge and education, technology and innovation, and of course the overall strategic collaboration between our two countries. During his discussion with President Biden in September, 2 months back, Prime Minister Modi identified 5 T's that would define India-US partnership going forward, and he mentioned tradition, talent, trade, technology, and trusteeship. All the 5 aspects would also be underscored by a defining element, trust. Prime Minister's visit to US in September was a demonstration of that trust and of the enduring strength of India-US partnership. Last year, Dallas area ranked number 2 in Forbes magazine's ranking of the best place for business and careers. The Dallas-Fort Worth area is home to several Fortune 500 companies. The area has a diverse industry mix and has a rapidly growing clusters of advanced services, advanced manufacturing, financial services, high technology, life sciences, aviation and aerospace, and of course, logistics industries. It is therefore no surprise that several Dallas-based companies have operations in India. Similarly, Texas and Dallas-Fort area is home to the largest number of Indian companies in the US, creating jobs and economic opportunities. As I mentioned earlier, India is on a path of strong economic recovery, even as we continue to confront the pandemic. India has administered more than 1.1 billion COVID vaccine doses. The forecast for growth in the coming year is bullish, with real GDP growth projection of over 9% this year. To bolster economic growth and ease of doing business, the government has announced transformative, far-reaching economic reforms and initiatives aimed at infusion of technology, transparency, and efficiency in the process of inclusive socio-economic development. What both industry and governments have also realized during the course of the COVID pandemic is the acute vulnerability of supply chains. Restructuring of these chains is underway, and India is keen to tap this opportunity to increase its participation in global value chains. Through production-linked incentive schemes in key sectors such as electronics, pharmaceuticals, medical devices, telecom equipment, India is offering today opportunities to expand production capacities and diversify their supply chains. I am confident that these new initiatives will be acting as a catalyst for expanding the India-US economic ties. The state of Texas and Dallas-Fort Worth area is the economic powerhouse in the US and the national hub for global commerce, advanced manufacturing, energy sector, technology development, innovation, and knowledge ecosystem. A large number of Indian students are pursuing studies in universities and colleges located in the state of Texas and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The energy sector, the critical emerging technologies, the collaboration in medical sector, I think all these sectors open up immense opportunities for collaboration between India and businesses based in Dallas. Beyond these areas, the opportunities for engagement are only limited by our imagination. We welcome and we invite businesses based in this part of US to invest in India and to harness limitless economic opportunities that are available in rapidly growing India. Over 4 million strong Indian American community has played and continues to play a critical role in crafting the India-US partnership. The achievements of the Indian American community in North Texas and their steadfast support in advancing India-US partnership is truly a matter of pride for us. We deeply appreciate and value the support extended by the community and the Chamber and all its members during the second wave of COVID infection that hit India earlier this year. The growth of the Chamber itself represents how far the community has come in the last 20 years. The Chamber's work in bringing the diaspora together, linking them with the Friends of India, and pursuing business opportunities in India is really exemplary. Finally, I would like to thank the political leadership, businesses, members from the academia, and the vibrant Indian American community and people at every level for their support in advancing India-Texas ties in all sectors. With your valuable support, I am confident that India-US partnership will scale new heights in pursuit of our shared dreams in the coming years. Before I conclude, I would like to wish everybody present here and your families a very happy festive season ahead. Thank you very much.